Fala galera, bem-vindos ao canal com mais um vídeo. Tempo que a gente volta com vocês com mais um Starfield. Tamo aqui. Estamos aqui no subseção 7. Estamos aqui na Nova Atlântida. E também para subseção 7 que a gente vai... Alguma coisa a gente vai ter aqui. Na última vídeo vocês viram aí, foi pedido uma reunião secreta.
Are we at all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets?
Trancado. Trancado. Aqui é aberto. Olha. Contrabando. Tá, vamos lá aqui.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Very well, I will wait. You go on. There is no one I would rather see right now. Do you want to hear me say that you make me deliriously happy? Because you do. Then I shall be sure and tell you more often, darling. My day is suddenly... I know that tone. Very well. What is it? Thank you, dearest. You are not so bad yourself. Goodbye, dearest.
Tá, a gente vai deixar ela aqui. Ah, tá, essa porta aqui.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
Tá, minha pergunta é quem que é esse cara? É velho.
President Apoio was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Me parece bem familiar. Pela quantidade de segurança, eu diria que é alguém muito importante ou perigoso. O cara que não pode bancar um lugar com vista é óbvio. Não. Eu vou nessa daqui.
Receptive. I like that. I'm Francois Fanon.
E o pai da...
Yes. Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here, a sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
Tendo o nome de fantasma, mais tá que eu já encontrei. Então você forjou sua morte.
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor, and considering the other option, no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier. Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
Não, vamos botar aqui.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Todo dia que tem gente que trabalha com homem. Eu vivo no aquário, que eu posso contar um pouco mais sobre o programa de... Não, vamos direto ao assunto.
Years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know. Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Beleza, então a gente tem que ir. Tá, vambora então. Vamos falar com a suplente. Tá, mas não é bem isso que eu quero não.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Então uma porta abre, uma porta fecha.
I am grateful for our time together, always. I'm sorry to see you go.
Bom, depois a gente vai pra estação que a gente vai pra nave.
Hello. Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
Nossa, o Plant eu não esperava por essa.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right? The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself. Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing? Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
Mais nada para discutir, não.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain. And remind you of the importance of discretion.
Tá, André já tá aqui.
Excuse me?
Find the interior of this ship.
Tá, vamos pra alcova.
Next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
This ain't like getting around to a dome, you understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going.
Board is clear. We're docked.
A primeira parte da missão é cometer assassinato, olha isso.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Ah, deixa eu fazer isso aqui primeiro.
How may the trick? Certainly.
Teste de vista aqui eu nem tenho. Não tem nem muito o que fazer, né? Tá, vamos falar aqui com essa aqui.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard. Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform. So, what can I do for you? Orlace. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him? Suit yourself. Well, I can tell you there's no one on the den by that name. But there has been a rumor about a ship floating out around Etheria. Never docks, doesn't respond to hails. They call it the Warlock. Maybe this Orlace of yours is the one piloting it. I can give you the coordinates to its last sighted location if you want. Just, well, you'll need to be careful. That part of Etheria's sky is an old debris field. Plenty dangerous. More than a few scrappers heading out never came back. Sure thing. Here. This should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
Just don't cause any problems, okay?
Tá, deixa eu só fazer uma modificação na nossa nave.
Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
A única coisa que eu quero fazer... Quero trocar essa torreta laser pro... Quero um que dê dano de escudo. Vamos botar isso daqui.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
Então, vamos falar aqui com o som.
Yeah, the way you handle things, not bad, not bad. You are straight out of one of those film noir novels. Working undercover and thwarting the bad guys. Just walking around the key makes my skin crawl. How'd you pull it off?
Errei minha personalidade, dei conta disso que importa. Eu tive que tomar decisões ruins no bunker.
Thank God you were running point. You must have ice in your veins or something. I mean, don't get me wrong, helping Sistef was never on my bucket list. Commander Akande, he really wasn't as much of a tight ass as I was expecting. And ultimately, he had your back, so I guess here's to Sistef.
Tô trabalhando com Candy de novo, feliz, agradeço pelo apoio.
Oh, shucks. No, this victory, really, it's all you. I just wanted to say, when we first teamed up, I had a good feeling about you. But this... you really helped people. Helped everyone. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day. Bye.
Vamos lá.
Sorry. I was lost in a memory for a moment there. How can I help?
Deixa eu ver o que tem de arma aqui. Eu acho que vou ter que caçar. Vou ter que ver onde que tá a... Eu não vou ter jeito, eu vou ter que pegar... Olha essa pistola aqui. Preciso ver. Cadê a...
Never mind.
Aqui.
Sorry. Thinking of something else.
Tá,
Yes,
não
Captain.
tem. Tá tudo dentro da carga, não tá no coisa do capitão. Tá, beleza. Tem que pegar.
Indicators are green. We're free.
Tentar voltar aqui. Eu não quero destruir Ah, tá. Tá, agora entendi onde que é o... Vamos invadir a nave. Uma outra coisa que eu quero ver se eu consigo pegar essa nave.
Greetings, Captain.
Ah, zoou que o cara se matou. Placa de circuito. Vamos pegar aqui o... computador pessoal. Quero aqui. Ah, azul que eu não consigo.
High temperature here. I do not advise disrobing to stay compliant.
Pera aí, vamos... Deve ter uma maneira da gente pegar esse cara. Vamos ver se agora dá pra usar a... Quero pegar a nave.
Good day, Captain.
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged. Error. File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
Tá, vamos ver aqui. É, não adiantou nada. Ah, zoou que eu não consigo mais. Tá bom, pelo menos a gente vai conseguir pegar o... Só a nave que a gente não consegue pegar. Tá bom. Não é isso que eu queria. Tá, vamos. A nave que eu queria pegar, pô. Zoado. Logo a gente, tipo assim, a gente já vai, né, pra onde tem que ir.
The bright lights and reflections are almost enough to make you forget about those living down in the well.
Uma coisa depois que eu vou
Got
fazer.
anything you need to offer? Anything I can help you with? Looks to me like you've already... I'm sure you can find something.
Eu quero uma nave. Pois eu consiga. Galileu, isso aqui é... Essa Resolução aqui, tá vendo? Eu fiz várias modificações nela aqui pra dar uma... Algumas das mesmas modificações que eu fiz nessa aqui, eu fiz na Resolução. Depois eu dou uma olhada. Lá pra baixo.
Something to report?
Eu vou entregar essa missão aqui e a gente vai encerrar o vídeo depois.
My favorite person. I would move the stars for you. But I hope it does not come to that. It is only a matter of time before we conquer the galaxy, is it not? Then I shall be sure and tell you more often, darling.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Preciso ir lá em cima pra pegar o elevador. Pode pegar o elevador logo ali embaixo ali. Vamos lá.
Back, Captain. You have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays. I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you? Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome. Of course, we're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
Tá, pelo que eu entendi ali, até pelas perguntas ali, o último membro é um robô. Né? Vamos lá então. Já vou fazer isso no próximo vídeo. Olha, se vocês gostaram, deixa o like, se inscreva no canal. Até a próxima com mais vídeo. Valeu.